Hello, welcome to my channel. And today for scripture, we're going to try Breath as Prayer from the Breath as Prayer book by Jennifer Tucker. And we're going to be doing page 114. And so we'll be doing the Breath as Prayer over here, but I'm going to read this all to you because it would be today's thought. It says, you can fight doubts with truth. Breathe deep and know. You fight doubts when you remind your soul of the truth. The Lord is God. He made you and you are His. Speaking truth to your soul helps chase away doubts. Doubting your worth? Remind your soul that God made you and He adores you. Psalm 139, verse 13. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. Doubting where you belong? Remind your soul that you are His and you will always belong to Him and with Him. Psalm 103, Psalm chapter 100, verse 3. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. Doubting the purpose in all of this struggle, remind your soul that the Lord is God and you are not. He knows and sees and never stops working. Psalm chapter 86, verse 10. Chapter 46, verse 10. Doubting your ability to do this hard thing? Remind your soul that you are not alone. God is with you and gives you strength. Psalm chapter 46, verse 1. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. Doubting whether He loves you? Remind your soul that He is your shepherd and that He cares for you more deeply than you can imagine. Psalm chapter 23, 1. John chapter 10, verse 11. What truth can you tell your doubts today? Acknowledge that the Lord is God. He made us. We are His. We are His people, the sheep of His pasture. Psalm 100, verse 3. And so breath, you inhale, and as you inhale, for a count of 3 or 4, you say this part, and then when you exhale, you say this part. So when you inhale, you say, Lord, I know you are God. And then when you exhale, you say, you made me, and I am yours. Let's do it together. You ready? Inhale for a count of 4. Lord, I know you are God. Exhale, you made me and I am yours. Lord, I know you are God. You made me and I am yours. Inhale, Lord, you've made me. You are God. Exhale, Lord, I know I am yours. I did it backwards. Anyway, you get the idea. And that's from the book, Breath as Prayer. I really like this book. And before we get started on our project today, I went and I rewarded myself with some new watercolors. And the name of the company is The Art of Soil. What they do is they take dirt, soil, and they turn it into watercolor paints. And these are the colors. They are numbered. Each number has a name. I'll show you that in a little bit. And it says Dig In, The Art of Soil. Kind of a cute box. Thinking of keeping it. I'm not sure. And I got this sticker and I put it there, and it has the name of their company, and they're having a sale right now of seconds, which means they're selling products that are not perfect. They have imperfections, and so they're selling them for like half price or more off, 50 to 60%, I think it is. Anyway, and these magnets are really strong. There we go. And see, this is what I mean. This isn't supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be all white, because this is where you mix your colors. But because it's like this, they're selling it as seconds. And that's okay. I don't care. I'm probably not going to use that anyway. And this slot is for your brush. Anyway, and these are the colors. And see, you can line up and you can do that. And there are your numbers. And so I have swatched them already. Going across this way. The first one is Mountain Dusk, Sweet Potato, Carrot, Sprout, Salaric, Ethereal, Vivante, Soil, Resilience, I like that name, Ash, Balance, Beetroot, the color is red. Maybe I should do this. See, those are the numbers. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Anyway, Beetroot, Sunset, Range, Shine, Chlorophyll, Glacial Meltwater, Deep Blue Sea, Pale Hematite, Earth, Titania, Basalt, Hematite, Radish, Hope, Ginger, Recovery, Coastal Waters, Bluebird, Mafique Purple, Soil Organic Carbon, Sand, Ignis, Fairy Hydrate, Marunka, Turmeric, and I have to turn the page. And I did 3, so I'm on the 4th one here. That's Gothite number 7, Yesel or Yeasel, Teal, Tephra, Flora, Juglans, Erosion, and Wildfire, which is a dark. The colors look amazing. I can't wait to do something with them, and I've been thinking of doing the 100-day project again. I didn't get very far with it last year, the 100-day project, if you remember. But there it is. Okay, and today, yes, we're going to be working in our Artful Hymn Sketchbook. Take a drink of my drink here. And we've really come quite a long ways here, which is fine. And it's quite a sketchbook here with the verses of a hymn. See if I can get the whole thing in the picture. There we go. And my Jesus, as thou wilt, O may thy will be mine. Into thy hand of love I would my all resign. Through sorrow or through joy, conduct me as thine own, and help me still to say, my Lord, thy will be done. My Jesus, as thy wilt, if needy here and poor, give me thy children's bread, their portion rich and sure. The manna of thy word let my soul feed upon, and if all else should fail, my Lord, thy will be done. My Jesus, as thou wilt, if among thorns I go. Still sometimes here and there let a few roses blow. But thou on earth along the thorny path has gone. Then lead me after thee, my Lord, thy will be done. My Jesus, as thou wilt, though seen through many a tear, let not my star of hope grow dim or disappear. Since thou on earth hast wept and sorrowed oft alone, if I must weep with thee, my Lord, thy will be done. My Jesus, as thou wilt, if loved ones must depart, suffer not sorrow's flood to overwhelm my heart. And then we're at today's, for they are blessed with thee. And I'm not going to put details in. I'm just going to color this in, and I'm going to be using the Caran D'Ache Neocolor 2 aquarelle crayons. And I have some scripture, for they are blessed with thee. I have, I'll start with 2 Corinthians 5:1. We know that if our earthly house, this tent were to be destroyed, we have an eternal building of God in the heavens, a house not made with hands. And I'm just going to color like I usually do, and then put use the water to turn this into paint. Someone told me they really enjoyed seeing that. They think it's really cool. So I'm not putting detail, I'm just putting a color block in. And so there's his beard. Maybe make it a little longer, sure. Oh, I wasn't going to put in detail, was I? And I just put in the eyebrow. Oh well. I broke my own rule. I'm so used to doing detail. And then the skin, this is like, you can see his neck and chest. And then another verse I have is Psalm 23:6. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And then put that there. It's all going to be one color. Okay. And then, yes, that's a little baby in his hands. And John 14:2-3. In my Father's house are many dwelling places. If it were not so, I would have told you. I am going to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, you may be also. You know where I am going, and you know the way. And then the hand here, and the thumb. And the face. See, I don't really need to do the detail. The ear, because I'm not doing detail. I'm just laying down color. And so I might as well give him hair too, right? And that's a leg right there, because his legs are up by his chest. You're familiar with the position, I am sure. And he's got this blue maybe that should be gray. To separate. Okay, and his clothes. I forgot what color I was going to use. This color. Or maybe I was going to use the gray for Jesus's robe. Of this light gray. And I'm not putting detail, I'm just coloring it in like a coloring book. Remember, and then use this dark gray because his sleeve, that would be darker inside there. And I see this spot up here that needs to be done. And every time I've had drawn Jesus in this book, I always put like a green light behind him. So that's what I'm going to do. Here. Because the green is because he's the creator. Everything that was created through him and for him, as the scripture tells us. And there it is. Now to use clean water and activate. I feel like when I said that, I was reminded of the Wonder Twins. Do you remember the Wonder Twins on Super Friends? Superpowers activate. And they'd put their rings together and they could change into anything. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So where Jesus is, that's where we are headed, if you believe. I know I do. See, and then I break up because hair is never... I know I wasn't going to add detail, but hair is always messy. At least mine is. Seeing that drop of water, I can take care of that drop of water before it gets too crazy. And so I can boop, boop. There we go. Yes, and I've been watching a video online, and I'm being tempted by acrylics instead of watercolor. I'm tempted to try it out. So sometime this year, you may tune in to my channel and suddenly I'm doing acrylic paint. I haven't done acrylic paint in years. And what the video I've been watching, this person does ocean scenes from the ocean, and it's like, that is so cool. And she only uses so many colors, not that many. I'm intrigued. So I might in a future video, you might tune in, and I'm doing acrylics. And those new watercolors I just showed you, the Art of Soil, like I said, I was thinking of doing the 100-day project with that. And that's where you do a project for exactly 100 days. And that starts February 22nd and ends June 1st. So last year, I didn't complete it. There. There. That's it. No detail. I'm leaving it like that. And then I think I'll use my Uniball pen to write the words. For they are blessed. With the there. I think I need to activate this a little more here. There it is. Yes, and please like and subscribe if you like what you see. Cast your care upon him, for he cares for you. Thanks for watching.